We're here at NAMM on the Alesis booth with Tim, who's going to show us the Strike Pad, which is this self-contained wonderful drum surface for people who want to gig in places where they don't have room for a full drum kit, or indeed you can use it to augment a full drum kit.
Absolutely right.
So how does this differ from previous drum pads that we've seen? What does it do?
Well, the Strike Multipad, I would say the way it differs is it gives guys a lot more power than they've ever had before. So there's more sounds, more memory, and a lot more in there than's ever been invented before.
Okay, so can you import your own sounds, or is it all presets?
No, you can import your own sounds.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you know what kind of memory capacity that has?
I do know. Good question. Let me run it down quickly for you.
Okay.
Basically, the deal is this thing comes with 8,000 sounds out of the box. So when you start, you have all these sounds that you can put anywhere, and it has 32 gigabytes of memory in there. Okay, so that's what you start with.
And if you want to use a kick pedal and a hi-hat pedal, can you plug those in as well?
Yes, you can. Matter of fact, I've got it set up that way.
Yeah, okay.
So with the Strike Multipad, you get 9 velocity-sensitive pads on here that really feel good, right? But you can always expand it by adding more pads in the back. So what I've done here is I've got like an 8-inch Strike dual zone pad, and then I got a 12-inch, and then I got a bass drum hi-hat. So I got a little mini kit. Nice and easy, which is really cool for a really tight gig or like a little session, or a lot of guys are doing like in home studios. Maybe you're in a guy's bedroom. All you got to do is this, you got everything.
Okay, can you take us through a few of the sounds that are on board?
Yes, I can. Well, let me give y'all an overview of what this thing does, and then I'll go back and show you some different stuff. First of all, like I said, 9 velocity pads, expandability, 32 gigs of memory, 8,000 sounds. A couple other things this thing has that no one else has is it's got our intuitive lighting system, which is really important. You have 100 drum sets on here, right? And so going from one set to the next, sometimes you forget, like, what was that, a loop? Was that a timbale, what it was? So with our lighting system, you can take each pad and put a different color on there that designate of your choice, what you want. Like, I know yellow, I put a timbale on there. Forever, timbales are going to be yellow for me, right? Blue, I got a Latin loop. Okay, start and stop your loops. Here, I got 3 shakers, right? Nice and easy. Here, I got a keyboard. Right? So it's really cool. The lighting system, it's not just to look good. There's a lot of cool functions. You notice when I hit this, it changes color. So I can have a stop color to just know where it's at. Then I can have a play color that tells me what's going on as it's playing. So the lighting system gives the drummer more understanding of what's going on. A couple other things is it's got multiple outputs, USB audio interface, 5 effects processors, comes bundled with Ableton Lite and Pro Tools First. Man, it's got a lot of stuff in there.
And MIDI in and out as well.
MIDI in and out for all you old school guys. You need that 5-DIN. We got you hooked up.
Okay.
Yeah. So I just want to say this, all kidding aside, we've done a lot of work on this thing, man, and we made this a professional piece. It's built like a tank, and it's really so fun to play. It's got almost everything in there, and if you don't like any of the 8,000 sounds, you've got plenty of memory to put your own in. So you can sample directly in, or take your USB key, pop it here, import it, you're rocking and rolling, no problem.
Excellent.
You want to hear something with it?
Please do.
Okay, this is for all you UK guys. So I'm just going to come over here and hit one thing, get set up. I'm going to play the Strike Pro kit over it, right? You got to make sure I'm on the right thing. I don't want to be hitting something else. Okay, so here we go. You ready?
fits in really well with a bigger kit.
Yeah.
Multipad, multipad, strike by Alesis, baby.
What do you think? You want one?
So I guess you, for the viewers at home, you just need to tell them that some of the additional sounds were coming from basically the companion product to this.
Basically, the drum sounds were coming from the kit,
Yeah.
and all the crazy loops and the voices and the guitar and all the synthesizer was samples that I put in here. Okay, so your backing loops and all the crazy stuff, I use these two.
Yeah.
You don't need to. You're cooler if you have to.
Yeah.
But, you know, I played all the drum stuff from the drum set.
Excellent. Thanks very much, Tim.
Thank you very much. I love the UK. I'm coming to see you, man. Go get you some Strike Multipad.
Thanks.